Well, hundreds of foreclosures are being sold at auction across the United States. David Lee with Auction.com is here to give us an inside look. Welcome to the show, David.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So in the midst of all of these legal problems with foreclosures, questions about whether the bank really holds the title, is it safe for consumers to buy a foreclosed home at auction, knowing there's a possibility the courts can nix the deal and say this foreclosure was illegal?
That's a great question, and a lot of the buyers that are out there are asking the very same question. At Auction.com, we have a process in place that ensures that that doesn't happen. The sellers, the lenders, if you will, that bring the assets over to us to facilitate the sale at auction have a free and clear title on all of those, so that we understand that that's not an issue for our buyers.
Okay, so you see the title personally?
What happens is the lenders provide all of that information to us, and they don't bring assets over to us at Auction.com that are not ready to be sold.
Okay. Now, what is the average price of a home that is sold at auction?
Again, that's a very good question, but it varies widely, and it's market to market and asset dependent. I've seen a home sell for $250, and I've seen one sell at auction for well over $3 million. So it really just depends on the home.
And a lot of these homes that are sold at auction, are they completely gutted inside? Are they real fixer-uppers that the homeowners, once they buy them, have to fix everything?
Well, you see everything from turnkey, where you could just walk in and you're ready to live there, to really gutted assets that really need a lot of work. A lot of our assets that are sold at Auction.com are sort of in between. But really, the good news is that people that are interested in buying these homes can go in and do their due diligence prior to the auction. We hold 3 open houses before every auction, whether it's live or online, so that folks can get in there and take a look at the asset that they're purchasing. And
you would recommend that they actually bring their own inspector to do a real inspection, like checking for mold and everything else, before they bid on a house? We
believe at Auction.com that the best buyer is a prepared and well-educated buyer. That's why we hold these open houses, so that the buyer can get in with an inspector, if you will, or themselves, and see what it is that they're purchasing. We believe their education is absolutely important.
And are these, first-time home buyers that are actually buying these homes at auction, or are they really sophisticated investors that know what they're doing and how to bid? We see both.
We see first-time home buyers that when the gavel falls and they've won the bidding, the entire family starts crying, they're very happy. A lot of times we're seeing that this at auction is the first opportunity that folks have had to be able to afford to purchase a home. So we see that, and we see the very sophisticated investor as well.
Okay, so we know that the sophisticated investors probably know what they're doing, but what are some tips that you have for the first-time home buyer who wants to buy something at auction?
Well, the first thing they need to do is go to Auction.com. Everything that they need is laid out for them on the website, from the terms and conditions of the auction, what they need to bring with them. Everything that they need is there. It also tells them, what particular home that they're interested in, when the open houses are going to be, and again, that's really one of the things that we recommend that they do more than anything, is do their due diligence. Get in, because at auction it's sold as is, where is. So we encourage the buyer to get in, take a look at the home themselves, from top to bottom, bring an inspector like you indicated, so that they're very educated when they get in there, because the process is about 30 to 45 seconds from the time the hammer's up to the time the hammer's down.
And I just want to point out there's so many other organizations that hold these auctions, right?
That's right.
Not just your company, Auction.com, but
That's
there's
right.
other companies around the country that do the same thing.
That's right. There's a large number of auction houses that are out there, although Auction.com is the largest real estate auction company in the world.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for laying it out for us. We appreciate
Absolutely.
it. David Lee, he's with Auction.com.
My pleasure. Thanks.